The second reason I am here is to announce that today I am launching the National Resource Center for Red Flag Laws. And this National Resource Center will be a place where we will, through that, provide for training for local leaders on how to use red flag laws and keep communities safe.
The Biden administration establishes the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center, which appears to be nothing more than a bribery scheme to get states to pass red flag laws and violate the Constitution and due process. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification in multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel, like content, and what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And to my Connecticut residents, plan on getting your Connecticut pistol permit. Get the training done before July 1st, 2024. And to expand on that language, try to get your paperwork turned in before July 1st. After that, it's going to get longer, harder, more expensive. If you have your permit, watch the expiration date. Don't let it expire. There's a link to the online renewal portal for the state of Connecticut for permits in the description box. And let's talk about this. Now, you saw a little bit of a clip in the beginning there where our illustrious vice president went to Parkland to push the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center. Okay. Basically what that is ERPO. And 21 states have some form of a red flag law. 21. And what she's trying to do is, and from what I can see, is basically, if you don't have a red flag law, here's some money for training and implementation. Then you can go ahead and pass a red flag law. That sounds like bribery to me. Pass some red flag laws and we got some money for you, because that's what it sounds like they're doing. Now, it's interesting that she went to Parkland and had these family members behind and had pictures of people who had been affected by the shooting there. But it's interesting that they ignore certain facts, such as the FBI was warned about this person, the shooter, weeks before the event happened. The shooter was on social media and posted that he was going to be a school shooter. The fact that the police were outside the school resource officer, if you remember, he just got, basically was found not guilty of inaction for that day. So you got to keep all that in mind, because this shooting could have been prevented. And the red flag laws are only as good as those who are willing to enforce it. They had all the signs that this person was a troubled soul, and they ignored it. And the FBI themselves admitted, yes, we did not investigate this further after we got the warning. And it's interesting because the FBI seems to have a strange way of going about its business. There was a video of a woman who posted something on Facebook, and the FBI came to her house.
Can we just move in front of the house so the dogs don't go crazy?
Sure we can, yeah.
I need you to identify yourself and let me take imagery of your IDs.
I'm not going to show you my credentials on the phone.
So you said you were with the FBI?
That's correct.
And why won't you show me your credentials?
We did. I showed you my
I didn't take a look at them. I said 1 second, I'll be right back. Are you going to show me your credentials or no?
Yeah, we did already. So, and we identified ourselves. So what we'd like to do...
I didn't look at your credentials. Again, I didn't verify them. I told you to wait, and I went inside.
Okay. Okay, so the phone number for the FBI in Oklahoma City is 405-290-7770.
Okay.
If you just call and give them a name, then we'll be able to get you in contact with us, and we'll be happy to support you.
And tell him that Facebook flagged me for posts.
Facebook gave us a couple screenshots of your accounts.
Okay, so we no longer live in a free country and we can't say what we want?
No, we totally do. That's why we're not here to arrest you or anything like that.
Well, you can't arrest me for freedom of speech. We live in America.
Yes.
Correct.
Exactly. So it's kind of weird that you want to come talk to me about me exercising my freedom of speech.
We do this every day, all day long, talk to people.
Okay.
Really, it's just an effort to keep everybody safe, make sure that nobody has any ill will or bad intent or anything.
Now, regardless of her position, whether you agree or disagree with it, she has a First Amendment right. But it's funny how the FBI had time to go to that. But somebody gave these people a clear warning that this person is dangerous and you need to look into him, and they ignored it. But it's, once again, if you remember just yesterday, I did a video on what happened out in Rockford, Illinois, where 4 people were killed by a guy with a knife. He injured 7 people, killed 4. And that situation was completely ignored. That whole tragedy is gone from the media. But yet she dredges up these people from the the Douglas Stoneman shooting and puts them behind her with these pictures to then turn around and gaslight with them.
So let me start by thanking the families for your courage and your bravery and the leadership that you have so selflessly given and demonstrated, born out of inconceivable loss and pain and suffering. Thank you for the generosity of your time today to spend time with me and my team and to share with us, knowing how extremely painful it is, who your family member, I'm going to say is and was, and the importance of us remembering. I do believe we have a duty to remember.
Let me be clear. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They don't give a damn about your safety, because it's not about your safety. It's about who can we exploit for our agenda. These people just happen to fit into it, but they're just once again throwing out everything that led up to that shooting, where if they hadn't acted on any of it, they could have prevented it. But now she's using these people to push this national resource center to have states implement red flag laws.
And training those professionals with the information that we actually have that helps people to see the signs and then communicate them by obligation and by responsibility so that we can avoid predictable tragedies. Red flag laws. Red flag laws are simply designed to allow communities a vehicle through which they can share and have somewhere to share it, information about the concern, about the potential danger, or the crying out for help of an individual, and then let's get it to them before a tragedy occurs. You know, there are only about 21 states that have passed red flag laws. So part of why I'm here today is to challenge every state. Pass a red flag law. See how these leaders and these parents, through their advocacy born out of tragedy, have changed some of the laws in this state, including on that issue, to the betterment of everyone. Of the states that have passed red flag laws, approximately 21, only 6 have taken up the offer that we have made through our administration of federal resources to help them with the training and the implementation of these red flag laws. Of the 21 that have passed red flag laws, I challenge the others, come on over. We got some resources for you to help you implement the work that you have done that has been the work of a leader on this tragic issue.
You know, 21 states have, red flag laws. Come on over. Come on over to what? What are you talking about? You're talking about violating due process and the Constitution. That's exactly what you're asking these states to do. But this is not going without questions, because apparently there's a Freedom of Information Act compelling the DOJ and this new National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center to disclose information records regarding the creation of the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center, including but not limited to all communications, emails, memoranda, recorded phone calls, text messages, and notes. All records, including but not limited to all communications, emails, memoranda, recorded phone calls, text messages, and notes from any individual or group to and from the Department of Justice regarding the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center, and any legal citations, correspondence, analysis used in the development of the National Extreme Risk Protection Order Resource Center, purpose, scope, and objective, demonstrating consistency with the Supreme Court's Bruin standard of text history and tradition at the time of the Constitution was written. Now, so somebody's asking serious questions about this organization that got thrown together using taxpayer dollars, because this is just another government agency that we got to pay for or overpay for, that is basically going to the states that don't have red flag laws and saying, hey, why don't you go ahead and implement a red flag law? Here's some money. Your money. Your money. That's what's going on here. But as I said, even yesterday, in the video I did yesterday, this is not about your safety. This is about circumventing the Second Amendment to curtail your individual rights. And they're going to do it in any way they possibly can. Now they're using this whole red flag law nonsense and pushing at the national level to get states to get on board with taking away your rights. Anyone can make an accusation against anyone. And these red flag laws allow an ex parte hearing. You're not there. You don't even know it's happening until they come to your door with this order in hand to take your personal property. Then you have to go get a lawyer to go to court to fight it when they finally give you a court date. There's something incredibly wrong about that. Incredibly wrong. But once again, this is the Biden administration. I want to point out, just to show you how evil these people are, and this could be a little off subject, but it still applies. But today is Easter. It's March 31st. This is when I'm making this, and I say Happy Resurrection Day to those of you who follow the teachings of Christ. But Biden went out and he's calling today one of the most important days on the Christian calendar. He's calling it the Transgender Day of Visibility. On the day of the resurrection of Christ, he is telling you, let's go and make it about a whole nother subject that has nothing to do with it. And there's a real problem with that. But this is who they are. He creates division. But we'll see how much damage this new National Resource Center for Extreme Risk Protection Orders, how much damage it's going to cause in the gun community, because they can't establish it at a national level because it would be a violation of the Constitution. So they're just saying, no, we're just a resource center. That's our deal. And I have some serious questions about that. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.